We all agree on one place.
Cracker Barrel is like
Cracker
our
Barrel.
go-to.
All the time.
We could not be hungry, and we're like, this is the only Cracker Barrel for the next 150 miles, and we're like, stop. This is where we eat it.
I get hooked on the 4-side, just all the 4 sides.
I'm a vegetarian, but the only thing I'll eat is the biscuits and gravy. I can't give that up.
I just kind of realized how white trash we all sound.
Yeah.
She has, for
I
sure.
know.
Oh yeah, like guys will just sit there and
Say things that just like,
Oh,
you shouldn't
yeah.
even think that much, like say it out loud.
It gets pretty provocative sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Normally I just ignore it, but there's a few times I've had to,
I've seen her flip some people off before. So.
yeah.
I like to acknowledge it like they're talking to me sometimes.
He does that.
And it gets them really uncomfortable.
Boys, there's enough to go around.
I want to you. Thank you.
We all kind of wrote separately. So pretty much whoever sings the song on the album wrote most of the song. Me and Matt played in an acoustic thing for like 3 years before, and so some of the songs came from that.
Yeah, 2 songs came from that.
Recorded in Louisville at a place called La La Land. Great guy named Kevin Ratterman just built this giant place and has a bunch of old gear. Then we went to tape and then did it all live, so we did it kind of old school, like how the 70s and all those guys would do it. So there wasn't any butter in the studio, you know.
We did all the songs because we got together and just started playing songs and writing a lot. We did a lot of rehearsals even before we had our first show. So we had been playing the set for about, I don't know, 2 months before we got in the album.
I recorded all of like our demos and our EP, and I didn't have enough microphone inputs to record it all live, so I would do drums with like an overhead kick drum mic, and Matt playing along in my ear, and then go back and do everything else one at a time.
I like that.
I did too.
Then again, I was on Adderall most of the time. I was really into it.
Well, we had saw his work, Joe's work, and we knew it was just like out there and really just weird that we liked that, because our last music video was kind of simple. We didn't do like crazy or anything like that, and so we wanted something weird and standing out.
Well, even for this video, it was more cohesive than some of the other stuff we've done. It wasn't like too out there.
Yeah.
But we'd show up and he had like bags with holes cut out in them. Like we had no idea what we were getting into really.
We didn't honestly read the script very thoroughly before we did it.
I loosely read it. I skimmed it.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Well, we were just coming
honestly
off,
what happened.
Where were we?
Yeah.
We were just like
on
on a
tour.
little tour, and then we're like, oh, by the way, we're gonna stop here in Alabama in these mountains and film a music video. And we're like, well, hell, all right.
Yeah. We call up Joe, the guy that did the video, and because he's really into claymation, we'd be like, what's going on, man? What are you up to? And he's like, oh, nothing, just out clay shopping. Like, that's what he does.
Totally normal thing to do.
It was
awesome.
a really time-consuming. I mean, he worked like 17-hour days to get it done
Yeah,
in
yeah.
time, and we had it like turned around really quick. He did a great job.
Amazing.
His name is
Yeah.
Joe Bowman.
Yeah,
He's great.
I think we were all just laughing our asses off.
yeah, it was
We thought
awesome.
it was hilarious.
I like it. I just think it's really like cute, you know, and the song is kind of cute, so it fits.
It was fun, like seeing how he put everything together, because after a show, was it in Bloomington where he had us do all the
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
mouth
Yeah.
movements and stuff? So he just like take pictures of us like this, and then and I was like, all right, this feels ridiculous. Like, what's he gonna do with this? And then it ended up looking awesome
Right.
on the video. So.
You have the best faces in there.
I like 80s dude. Come on.
80s
I
dude.
like
that trashy beard. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like
Man.
back when he was just in the media, the early Dylan, yeah. Because after a while, I think it seems like he got a little bitter, you know.
Listening to the album the way that whoever listened to intended you to hear it. There's a reason they put those songs on there in that order. In my mind, I don't know if it really is. They might have said, "What a give a I think that it's nice to listen to it from start to finish the way they intended it.
You can do that on a CD.
Huh?
You can do that on a CD.
But
Well,
then
that's a good point.
But then there's the temptation to just next it.
Yeah, it's a very easy switch when you do that, and I very rarely find myself like trying to find that third song
Right,
in
right.
the middle of the album. You know what I mean?
And
trying
that
to
in
stir the
Tumbleweed
pot.
Connection, you started to like that second song on Tumbleweed
I
Connection
know,
because you had to listen
because
to
you
it.
had to listen to it.
I think most people put their songs on an album in a particular order, definitely. I think everybody does that. I don't know, I think there's also like an aesthetic about like vinyl itself and the artwork, and it's like an actual thing you can hold on to, rather a CD, you know, it's gone in a week. You know, everybody loses CDs, and then MP3s, there's nothing physical there, so.
Yeah, I definitely take care of vinyls a lot better than like a jewel case. There's no temptation at all to you just put a record on, and there it goes.
Makes me listen to a lot more new music too, because if I get a record, I'll put it on at home, and then, you know, I'll go through it a couple times while I'm, you know, doing dishes or cleaning or whatever domestic things I'm doing.
I guess it wasn't like necessarily with vinyl in mind, we just thought about the order of the songs. That's just really important to us, I think.
So like a mixtape for a dame I once knew.